Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my new Alita theory for a sequel. This has to do with the possible that was a text message, a possible what Disney's path is going to be for the sequel. So first I have to get into the new Alita news. This was posted by blocktoro.com. This article is basically took all the knowledge that's around and twisted it. This is a very bad article. It's not that good. Just to give you a line, it could be that Alita Battle Angel sequel is doubtful. The very next line, Alita Battle Angel sequel will come out for sure. It's that dumb. However, this is the problem with these. They just recycle. Like if you in this one particularly, Rosa did an interview that is like, it has been covered on this channel so ridiculously, and has been from a lot of other channels, has been a part of their theories as well. This one twisted it. It was just like a really bad twisting of words and stuff like that. So Black Toro, not a good source for information apparently. But getting into my theory for, and most likely the possible path, I'm not gonna lie, is that Alita basically, when it hit the first time it hit like VHS in the screen, it was an animated movie. This movie came out in '93, and it was, quite frankly, not really well known. Anime at that time really wasn't that big of a deal. I know people from that era be like, "Oh, that's not true." It's like, it really wasn't, not as big as it is today. Why I bring this up is because Disney doesn't have really any anime hold, and if you probably ask yourself, well, what about like the cartoons, Gravity Falls? That's not anime. Anime are things like Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, all these Naruto, things like that. And Alita is really the perfect character for that, especially in Disney's new progressive image, where girl power and all this crap that they push out. Like, look at Brie Larson, for example. However, this movie, the Alita movie, the cinematic version that James Cameron did, only grossed $85 million in America, and then the rest globally. Now, from a business standpoint, I can understand why this would make me nervous to invest over $200 million into a product that, from our own country, only grossed $85 million. I understand that there is a petition. I understand this, but it wouldn't. I mean, $200 million is a lot of money. So, this was my thinking. Japan's having the 220 Olympics. Their spokesperson is Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, of course, you know who that is. Everyone knows who that is. And the funny thing is, the big joke is, if Japan's in debt, if you release a new season of Dragon Ball Z, they're out of debt. That's how big Dragon Ball Z is. And basically, a big sum of their economy is ran by animation, manga, also robotics, as well as, of course, as other exports. But manga is a huge thing there. It's basically everywhere. So, of course, gaming, etc. But manga is a big part of Japan. And to even put it as a spokesperson on the Olympics in 220 just shows how big anime is there. So, now picture this from a Disney standpoint. That's huge. And Disney hasn't dug its claws yet into the anime game. Alita basically started her first screen appearance as an anime. So this character can be built on, and as you can see in the picture, this is that I've shown, there is amazing amounts of characters. You can build anyone in Alita. It's all robotic, and the powers and this type of body, that type of body. You just keep it going and going and going, because it's multi-planetarial as well. So you can have people from Mars, people from Earth, Venus, Jupiter. I mean, you can just go interstellar if you wanted to, because the technology level at this point in the Alita series is pretty incredible. And I'll be kind of shocked if it isn't interstellar, because of the spaceships that were landing on Earth, where Alita found her berserker body. But I mean, they were battling on the friggin' moon. Yeah, so it'd be kind of weird no one invented a warp drive yet. But I do have a clip from the animated movie. If it doesn't show up here in a few seconds, that means YouTube hit me with a copyright. So that means I have to edit that out and cut it out, then re-upload, which is a bitch. So if you don't see it in like a minute, that just means I was hit with a copyright. But moving on, with Goku being the spokesperson of Japan, imagine that being for Disney. That would be amazing. Oh my god, it's a woman. She's powerful, she's inspiring, she's this, she's that. It would hit off on all cylinders. And not only that, if I was pitching this to Disney, not just from the Olympics front, but from a money front and investment front, to making anime is only right around 2 to 20 million for a really good anime. And of course you can go higher. I'm not talking about Star Wars. I believe it was Star Wars Rebels or Clone Wars. That anime series, to me that was like a really bad graphical anime series. That was a like weird clay issues. No, I'm talking like a Dragon Ball Z type of thing, that people want to watch. So, that style of anime, and from that standpoint, I would pitch this as, hey, listen, it's only going to cost us 20 million. This could be a huge attraction on Disney Plus. A lot of people have already seen the movies on Disney Plus, like all the cinematics from Marvel. You probably already saw them like multiple times. Endgame, we already saw all those things. The only thing I think really that's keeping people there is The Mandalorian. They need something else. They need, look at Netflix, for example. They survive on series, and they even have their own anime series, and Disney doesn't have one yet. I do believe Alita probably will become more of an animation character first, then lead up to a huge cinematic sequel, because you can make seasons for anime very fast, especially with Disney's resources. It would be ridiculous, and they could buy out Yukio Kishiro, the drawer and story writer for all the Alita mangas. Let's be honest, they brought Star Wars off George Lucas. I'm pretty sure they can cut Yukishiro a pretty good deal, or just have him on to write for Alita. After they purchase his stuff, and he can be contracted in. That would be incredible as well. And I don't even know if Yukio would even go for that. He probably wouldn't, because he loves Alita. But that would be a very interesting push. But he did sell the movie rights to Fox, which merged with Disney, so they can make an anime if they wanted to, without Yukishiro's blessing, because they own the rights, cinematic rights. And when it comes to this, putting this out there and being like, hey, this is only 20 million to make this kick-ass season, or multi-seasons, depend, because they basically own everybody, and they could get it done way cheaper. Honestly, it would be, well, we don't want to invest the 200 million where it only grossed 85 million domestically, and you know what I'm saying. I think that would be probably the best solution and the pathway forward. So I'm going to show you the clip in 1 second. But when it comes to Black Toro, and you see videos on YouTube that say, oh, new Alita sequel has been confirmed, this, that, it hasn't. That's just clickbait, and I hate clickbait. It's so fucking annoying, and someone keeps texting me. So I'm going to show you that clip right now, and if it doesn't, that means I was copyright struck. So let's just get to it.
楽しませてくれるぜ。そらそら。ゴリ。さあ、肩をつけてやるぜ。
指のカッターを打ってみろ。そうすればさっき筋肉に入れておいた切り込みが
死ねー。
So getting back from that, if it played, if not, I'll leave the link down to the anime clips. You can find it on YouTube. But anyways, when it comes to this anime push and all this, picture the fan base growth. It would be so incredible because young people are attracted to anime today. It's just common sense. Hero Academia, Seven Deadly Sins, things. I mean, you can just keep going, and this would be a huge win for Disney. But the fan base would grow. Picture the toys that Disney would make. Toys for Disney are a huge money maker, especially for the Star Wars movies. That's how they make up so much money. It's the aftermarket kind of deal. When you release a movie, then the marketplace is flooded with your toys, and you're making that money. This could be the same thing for a league, especially for an animated series. I mean, trading card game, action figures, you can just keep going and going. Posters, loot crates. I mean, they already did a loot crate. It sold out dramatically. It just has so many positives not to push it in some sort of way. And once the fan base is massive, enough, they probably will release a $200 million sequel and Plagued by Rosa and stuff. Yeah, it might be years, but at least after the first season, they will at least know where they stand, wise. And I do think that Disney Plus will see a bump in membership rising from this because the Alita Army loves Alita. And speaking from an Alita Army standpoint, I would be so thrilled and happy to at least have an anime of Alita because I just love her so much. Her character is just, to me, it's flawless, and it's just an amazing storylines by Yukiko. And James Cameron as well is an amazing producer, but he wouldn't work on the anime at all. I don't think he would touch that with a 10-foot pole. But story-wise, Disney does sell some really good stories, and I think we can all admit that from the older cartoons to some of the new ones. So. And they do have a funny bone, but the whole progressive thing, I just hope they don't do that. And I hope they don't replace, Rosa with another, voice actress. That would kind of suck. But I would still watch it anyway because it's Alita, man. And that would just be amazing to me. However, there is some downfalls that maybe they would just get into the whole season by season by season and never release a cinematic version. That would kind of suck. But at least you got something, and plus the box sets they would sell, Blu-ray wise for this. I mean, they would just make stupid money off of this, and I honestly think this is the way they're going to go. And I hope, they at least do something, and the hashtags will come out crazy if an Alita anime is announced. It would just be insane. And you know what? You heard it here first. So, my theories are pretty good, and I think this is probably the number one theory that I've had that will probably come true because of the money standpoint, and they need to build something and to grasp that anime audience. They need that, and it would bring in so many viewers and so much more money, not just on multi-platforms too, from toys, the manga, just everything from their Disney Plus membership too. So it could be just a massive draw in the anime form, and they would maybe take a swing at the big shot for the sequel for Alita 2, but I would, because they could get this done, oh my god, within a year for one season for Alita anime, probably 1 or 2 seasons in 1 year. Everyone's on board with it. I mean, for the cinematic version, I'd be very shocked if no one was on board for the anime version. You're still getting paid, and you're still paying an amazing character, so I just think it's awesome. And I think it'd be really wrong if they refuse that. Be like, but if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to watch more of my videos in the future, hit the subscribe button. And when it comes to Alita, I just give it straight as it is. And if I have a new theory, I post my new theories. I don't hold back. I don't play the clickbait game. I just go into it. And Macho Man, what do you think about an Alita anime in the future? What do you think about that, dude?
Oh yeah!
And that is it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.